Hey there, it's Simon here. How are you? We are going to have a look at One Note Samba by Jobim and Mendonça today, popularized by many people, but particularly on that Stan Getz João Gilberto record. Now, if you've learnt guitar sort of traditionally or in a rock sort of fashion, this might be an interesting lesson for you because we're going to learn a whole bunch of extra chords and I'll talk through what the numbers mean and all that sort of stuff as you go. You probably noticed me playing what maybe aren't super familiar chords to you there at the front, but we'll talk through everything. Okay, there's two sections. Section A is here. We are going to play a B minor. So you can play 7, 7, 7. Makes the whole thing play easier like this, because then you've got your first finger free for a chord at the end of the run there. So this actually is a B minor 7. And you're kind of looking at it and you don't really sort of see what I mean. But if I played it like that, sort of traditional sort of way, you kind of start to see what I mean. So you could play bum 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 bum. Okay, but getting here from there might be a bit harder. But you could play B minor like this, then leave your pinky where it is at 7 and move your. Now you've got a B flat 7, right? There's the major third, there's the 1, right? And there's the 7. And then we've got you could even put your, because the note that is sung is that one, right? So, right? Which is pretty cool. So this final chord here is an A flat 7 with a sharp 11. So A flat, there's the 7, there's the major third, and this is a sharp 11. A sharp 11, what does he mean by that? Okay, so let's just talk through that scale. We've got A flat major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Semitone high is a sharp 11. That's what it means. All those numbers are just numbers out of the major scale. All right, so that is an 8-bar round, does the 4 bars twice. And then we have a D11. Sounds terrifying, super easy. Just that. You'll hear this in a lot of 70s songs actually, so like C major with a D in the bass, or D11, like in a Hall & Oates song or something like that. Okay, and then a G13, we're going to play G, and then the top 3 here like this. So there's G, there's a B, major third, there's a E, which is the 13 in this case, and there's an A, which is a 9. Okay, so D11, then we've got a C major 7, and then an F9. Okay, so C major 7, that's a pretty regular pop chord, so I won't talk too much about that. F9, so not an F add 9, but an F9. It's got a 1, a flat third, a 5, dominant 7, flat 7, and a 9. So I've got 2, 1, 3, 4, 4. You don't have to have that top note in there, you can just have the 4 middle strings if you want that lower sort of sound. And then we go back to a B minor. And then we've got that A minor chord, then A flat chord with the sharp 11. And then we finish on a G. Okay, so that whole verse sounds like this. B minor. Let's have a go together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. 2, 3, 4. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. 2, 3, 4. D11, dun, G13, and dun, dun. C major 7, F9. Back to B minor, dun, dun, bum, flat 7, bum, bum, quick change, ba, 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 da, bum. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, what was I doing with this hand? I've actually got a pick in my hand, I don't need a pick in my hand. You can do this. I'm doing there with my thumb. Ba, 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 ba. And then split the bass and treble up sometimes. And then, okay. All right, that is the whole of that section. Now, then the melody goes mental after singing just one note in our B section. We get C minor 7, There Are So Many People, and then F13, da, 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 da. Now, B flat major 7, okay, and then it switches to minor, and now E flat 7 with a flat 9. So E flat 7 would be that. So here, make it a flat 9, right? Oh, so sweet. Okay, so that you get that, and then A flat major 7. So that's just 4, 5, 5, 4. And then we've got an A minor 7 with a flat 5, so we can go 5, 6, 5, 5, and then D7. And then we return to the original chords in the A sort of A section, A2 section if you like. All right, so let's just talk through that. B section, we've got C minor, ba, 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 F13, da, 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 ba, ba, ba. Okay, and then we return to now, then we've got a B flat 6, A7, and a G6. Now, then it repeats around. The second time round, or however many times around you want to play it, you can get that G6, but you could finish on a G6 9, which is a super, super sweet chord. I've got 10, 9, 9, 10. So it's got a 6 and a 9 in it, hence G6, 9. And that is a run through of One Note Sama by Jobim, or Jobim. I'm not very good at Portuguese, I'm afraid. But I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. I'll see you next time for another lesson. A bit off the track, this one. But I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.